said there will be days just like this. Come on. And as this room fill all the way up, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit the like, share this content. Let's go. Happy Friday to you and you and you as well. Come on. Come on.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same.
Yo.
Hey, what should I say?
Cowboy party, baby. Shout out to you. Notification swad all the way up. Come on with it. Let's get it. Come on. If you don't like Law Nation, baby, where my dogs at? Come on. Yes, sir. Come on with it, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me a 1 in the chat if the audio's straight. Ha. Come on, baby. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to you, C. Nick. Shout out to you, Rev. Come on with it. Let's go.
That's where the guts went.
Yeah, good. What's good with y'all, man? Don't sleep on Tyrus Wheat. Yes, indeed. You gotta eat your Wheaties, man. Appreciate you. Cowboys. I would tell you guys, we're going to go through this. We got the schedule popping. We got the Cowboys content that's going to be delivered to you guys one way or another. You guys know how it goes from here. I would tell y'all beautiful people that's watching right now that I'm still high on this schedule, man. I'm John Legend high on this schedule. I like the schedule, man, and I like what we should be able to do for the 2024 season. I like all of those things, man. You know, so I think that the Cowboys are in a right spot. If you feeling froggy a little bit, I feel you. I'm not going to beat you up or nothing like that. I think that we needed to solidify a few things, right? And we going to do just that this particular season. Well, off season is first, and we got to go through that, right? So give me a 1 in the chat. No. Give me a gauger. Give me a gauger from 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest on how you feel about this team. Are you at a 1? Are you at a 5? Are you at a 10, right? So let me know. And 10 being the highest, if you're on 10, let me know. And if you're on 1 levels or if you're on 5 levels with this team, then I get it, right? Now, there were a clip out here with Carson's. I want to show this, man. Hey, this kid may be on to something. He's working out. He's doing his thing. Can't wait to see what he's going to bring to the table altogether. We seeing 7.5. I'm seeing 7-ish, 8-ish. Hey, anything above 6 is good for me, man. And I love seeing that, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen a lot of people up here are with the Law Nation crew, you know, optimistic of it, you know. And I'm not beating up people who say, man, you know, Law, can you level with me, Law? Can you level with me? I'm not at a 1, but I'm right at 3.5. Let me see what this team is going to look like after the offseason. And let me see the first preseason game at least, and I'm not going to beat you up for that, right? We're not going to beat you up for that. And these are the guys we're missing. You know, when you look at everything and you say to yourself, all right, cool, out of these guys, whoo, is that much of a difference maker. Because we're going to miss out on Tyler Biadasz, right? Michael Gallup, Stephon Gilmore, Tony Pollard, Tyron Smith. And look at our additions. And, of course, with the defensive edge, Marshawn Nealon. I don't know how this graphic chart done put him up in there, but we got a little bit more than Marshawn Nealon. But we got a Tyler Guyton, reading from the bottom up, Eric Kendricks, Royce, said with me, Freeman, and Ezekiel Elijah Elliott, right? So when I look at this and we do our comparisons and we do our analysis, all I'm asking for, where's Shay at? You know, where's Shay at? Say it again, Shay.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
Messy Shay, man, this is new name. That boy know he messy, boy. Boy, Messy Shay. But what I want out of this whole equation is who's old enough to remember this play right here. Now, heading into the 2024 season, do you guys foresee the Dallas Cowboys, the team that y'all love, not the team that y'all like, but for the team that you all love, do you foresee us not getting this, man? Do y'all?
All I ask.
Do y'all think we're not getting this in the future? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Do y'all foresee us not able to get this? Put no in the chat. Put yes in the chat. Yes or no, man? Let me know, man. Let me know. I want to know. I need to know. I got to know if we get down to the 1 yard line. Yard, not yard. Yard. You got to say it like me. Yard. If you get to the 1 yard line, will you be able to get this? My guy Walker Wade says all that matter for this team is playoff period. And I got to give you that, you know.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying. Shout out to you, Walker Wade 44, you know. Yes, we definitely getting it in now, man. Shoot, we definitely going to get it in. So I just want to bring things just a little bit closer, you know, just to get close to you. I just want to get close to y'all, man. And I heard No Diddy is now a real thing. It's not a real thing anymore. We done retired No Diddy. And now it should be No Eddie. No Eddie, right? No Eddie. And for those who don't know who Eddie Winslow is, just Google Eddie Winslow and Sydney in them, and you'll see what I'm talking about, you know, because it's now No Eddie. You know, after seeing some of the things that I done saw after seeing this right here, it's No Eddie now. Them two dudes right there. So it's No Eddie. So I don't want to hear nobody saying No Diddy. It's No Eddie now. So it's No Eddie. So that's the quickest time that people went from pause to No Diddy and No Eddie. And the No Soldier Boy, that's a whole nother conversation, you know. Daryl like, Lord have mercy, Eddie Winslow.
Please come home.
What we tell her?
I got beans and bologna.
Tell Eddie. Eddie! Hey, that's a dude, Eddie. Eddie!
Beans and bologna.
All right, man. All right, I'm going to stop, Double R. I'm going to stop, man. But, all right, back to football. Sanjay says the biggest question is, will the offense make it to the red zone? Ooh. Why you throwing gasoline over here, man? You sound like these boys. Oh, you know what I'm finna do, Sanjay. You right, though. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Hear ye. Hear ye. And hear ye. I'm back, baby. I'm praying, so Father, please forgive me. Police be rushing looking when they see me. I flooded America's Most Wanted. Come on, baby, we're live.
hopeful. South Philadelphia, one of them has claimed the NFC East title in each of the last 3 seasons. The last one to do it is Dallas. So will we see a repeat? We haven't seen in that division in 2 decades. Marcus, as we take a look at Dallas's schedule, what are your expectations for this team who've been very quiet this offseason?
I'm praying to God that they surprise me because the expectations are low. I'm going to be honest, man. Like, this is not grim. I don't think Dallas is going to be a bottom-tier team when we look at the league overall. But when you look at the beginning of their schedule against the Cleveland Browns, we know what that defense is. And if you're in the business of not having a lot of firepower on that side of the football, honestly, coming back for the Dallas Cowboys this year offensively, 2 guys that one guy we know is CeeDee Lamb that you can depend on. Who else? Jake Ferguson emerged last year, had some really good games. And I think he is going to be a model of consistency tight end wise going forward. But you play the Cleveland Browns. Week 3, you play the Baltimore Ravens. The Giants, obviously, it should be a tough out defensively. Steelers, Lions.
But
in the first 6 weeks of the season.
Look at that week 5 through week 11 stretch.
And let's not, so let's already get this going.
Can y'all hear the audio clearly? Put 1 in the chat if y'all can hear the audio clearly. Let me know, because I want y'all to get all of this. Get in on this, baby. Get in. Let me put 1 in the chat.
For the Cowboy fans, let me. I'm not going to temper expectations because y'all don't listen. And I love y'all to death. I live amongst you. But y'all gonna think we going to the playoffs and we gonna shock people and we gonna have a chance to make a run. That's what they think.
The fan base.
The fan base think it. I don't, because this is not a business where you have to have talent. And when you think about the team, and that's what I keep trying to explain. When you think about Dallas, let's focus on not making moves. That's fine. I focus on teams that make moves. And the teams that made moves over the last 3 to 4 years in this league, it's proved to pay heavy dividends for them in having success. So I haven't seen a formula yet where you can let talent exit, get none, and expect to have success. No team has done it that we've watched play in the Super Bowl over the last 5 years.
As much as you can, do we think there's a chance week 1 happens and CeeDee Lamb is not playing?
Pause, baby. Pause right here. I want to say this, though. Let's examine, because Sanjay did say a right thing, right? He did lament the fact that we got to be able to run the ball. The unknowns, and there's the known knowns and known unknowns, right? There are just things that we just don't know. Where my button at? I hope I still got it somewhere in here. In the Rolodex right here. Here we go.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
We don't know what Deuce Vaughn is. He only had a spoonful of reps last season. We don't know collectively what we're going to get out of Nate Peat, whether he's going to make this team or not. He is explosive, right? And he's an undrafted guy. We don't know. We do know Zeke, though. We do know Zeke. We do know Rico. Right? We do know Malik Davis. We still, to a degree, we don't know who Hunter Luepke is. To a degree, we don't know who Hunter is. But when I look at this departures, I'm not missing anything, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest person on this list is Tyron Smith. And one thing that we did know for sure with Tyron Smith is that he couldn't play 17 weeks straight. Now, if it's a situation and scenario, he go to the Jets and he goes healthy the entire season, I'm going to be like, what's going on? How is this even possible? I like Tony Pollard. I said all last year, Tony should get more touches when he was healthy, of course. But all last year, I was saying that Tony is more of a Robin, not a Batman, more of a Luigi, more of Nightwing or someone of that nature. He's not the end-all be-all. So it will always be great if you mix Tony Pollard in with someone. if we still had Tony Pollard on this team right now, wouldn't you guys still say, hey, we need another running back? Or would you guys will be straight with Tony Pollard back with Zeke, you know, or Tony Pollard with Royce Freeman? We would still be banging on table saying, hey, Cowboys, man, we need another running back, man. We will be saying that. We'll be echoing that, right? We'll be saying we don't want to see this. We don't want to see this at all. We don't want to see this. We never want to see this again. Now, Sanjay said he will be straight with TP and Zeke. I give you that. I give you that. I give you that. But we finna find out, man, who Snoop is about. We finna find out what Rico is all about. What Nate is all about. And whoever else. It's still not over with. There are teams with a plethora of running backs. And one of them, the Jets, they can't keep all of those running backs over there. Somebody's about to get cut. Ain't that right, Alex?
No, he'll be
I was
playing.
about to say.
You think he'll be playing?
With
It's
the
not-
new deal. The CBA is set up that a player cannot sit out whether or not they have a deal. CD Lamb is playing week 1, whether or not he has a new contract.
Isn't the bigger story Dak Prescott's contract? If they don't
He's
start off
playing
low,
too.
no. I get that he'll play. It's the pressure and the conversation getting tighter and tighter
Hell,
around everybody,
I don't
right?
think it's any pressure on Dak Prescott.
No.
I think all the pressure in the world on Dallas.
Okay.
Hey,
What do you mean by that?
Bro, go ahead. What Chef?
This is how Jerry likes it. He likes to put everybody's back to the wall. Mike McCarthy is in the last year of his deal.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott in the last year of his deal. We're waiting for Micah Parsons and CD Lamb to be paid.
You know what? Adam got a true assessment with that. Some people love the pain. Some people want the pain. Some people embrace the pain. Some people live for the pain.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
I'm really looking at Jerry Jones as that person who wants the pain. Yeah, he just probably like it like that. You know, walking through coals of fire barefooted, right? I mean, his dude is weird, man. He puts salt on his McGriddles, right? Give me the high blood pressure. Give me the cholesterol and all, you know. Give me everything. You know, I want the pain. I want it. I need it.
I want me some glory hole.
I mean, this dude said that live at a press conference, right? So who knows what he say when the cameras are off and the spotlight not on, you right? He's in the room with Gene Jones. Give me the hot wax. Pour it all over my body. Yeah. Just pour it on me hot. It's not hot enough, right? He probably living in his mansion. Turn off the AC. I want it to be 110 degrees in my house. That's Jerry. Because any way possible of him doing it the easy way, he takes the route of being it the hard way. It took me to see it from this perspective. This dude fired Jimmy Johnson, you know what I'm saying, after winning 2 Super Bowls. Or they got into a fight or a fisticuff at a bar because, you know, somebody shunned the other person, right? And he went through all of those years of fighting, going back and forth. So yeah, this dude is numb. Yeah. He's just crazy, man. Jerry is just that crazy. And I think that he embraces these type of moments. It keeps him young. It keeps him young. It keeps him living, you know. It keeps him alive. Jerry Jones would never give up. Unfortunately. But it hit me. Wasn't Dak Prescott? Wasn't he in that commercial when they presented the schedule? let me know in the chat. So he still got plans for Dak. He putting money in that man's pockets, right? Even though they don't have time to do a contract negotiation, but they for dog sure have time to do a commercial, a promo shoot. Come on, man. Where's business is at, man? Make this make sense, ladies and gentlemen. I think that the contract is already done. They just want us to be in pain, man. They want us to be in this type of turmoil between the two, between all of us fans. They embrace this situation. Keep that in mind. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Look, we don't have time to talk contract, but I want you to fly down. I want you to come do this commercial, man. I want you to be in the front and center. That's not priorities, man. Oh, my guy Gaming says, the commission says, Jerry don't make the decisions anymore. He's the face but not the factor. Ooh, you're right. You're right on that. So the moment I see, oh my gosh, boy, you just made me open my eyes up to something else. Turn that music all the way up. So, Kamish, what you're saying is basically Dak is Jerry's guy, or Jerry is Dak guy, or however. It's Stephen Jones. It's Stephen Jones. Yeah, it's Stephen Jones. That's the issue.
This is the first time, I think, because to your point, Chef, you make a great point. This is the first time where I feel like Dak Prescott back ain't against the wall. He just watched Kirk Cousins get $100 million guaranteed from the Atlanta
So you're saying I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
The value of him on the free market?
Yeah.
Like let's so and he's gonna make 50 this year.
55 million.
Like so let's not kid ourselves into thinking Dak Prescott has some insurmountable amount of pressure. We've seen other quarterbacks get paid off of bad seasons and off injury. Mm-hmm. He's gonna get paid regardless
of. I am not worried about
paid.
Mental pressure. I am worried about the literal pressure on Dak Prescott. Mm-hmm. We talked about week one, where potentially two rookies starting on this offensive line. We'll see if Tyler Guyton and Cooper Beebe start. I'm also looking at week 3 and 4. You got Justin Madubuike, Dexter Lawrence, arguably 2 of the 5 or 6 best defensive tackles in the NFL against that interior offensive line. And Marcus, I will say this, as much as we've criticized the Cowboys for being inactive in free agency, they have been exceptional at drafting and developing offensive linemen. We will learn very quickly if those decisions paid off because they are facing a very, very challenging set of opponents in the first few weeks of the NFL season.
Marcus brought up the...
Great observation. Great observation by Mina Kimes. Great observation for the nation. And while we're thinking of that observation, check out our prize picks. On Fridays, man, I'm always talking about the flex ability that you have with prize picks. And they got flex on them, Flex Friday. And you can always be in a flexible movement because they will back up $20, at least $20 of your picks right there. And it's kind of like playing with leverage, and you can flex it. So 100% of your deposit match up to $100 will be a situation, plus you can flex out of it. And speaking of that, right now I'm gonna share this with you all. We got 3 picks on the line for $675. Be sure to check out Prize Picks, download Prize Picks, use promo code LAW, baby, and you can be in the mix as well. Here's my thoughts on all of this. The Dallas Cowboys heading into this particular season, we got quarterbacks, all of the quarterbacks on 1-year deals. Basically, last year they contract. No one got a contract into the 2025 season. We got head coach and on top of that, defensive coordinator all on a 1-year situation or final years of that contract. So this is the ultimate pressure that Jerry Jones loved to see, right? The salt on the McGriddle. And regardless of it, you got to include or quantify that Stephen Jones got his hands in the mix as well. Walker Wade says we got two prideful Madden men running the organization. Yeah. There's no angle that I can say otherwise. Kamish says Dak would not turn down $60 million from the Cowboys in the offseason if they are the top offer, if that is the top offer. Yeah, shoot. I don't think that there's a quarterback in the National Football League would turn down 60. I don't think there's one. I don't think there's one. Yeah, so you're right with that. Tom Landry had the flex defenses. Yeah. He did. Tom Landry did, man. He had the flex defenses flexing all everywhere. And the Cowboys, when we look at the immense amount of conversations that happening like during the offseason, one thing that we can't underline is the defense, right? We've been talking about, hey, can these young guys, can a guy like Carson's, can he step up? Can he be the person that can fit right into this particular system? Now, this will be a very much so gamble situation because at the end of the day, this is a foreseeable hole on the other side of this particular defensive back room, right? We know Trayvon Diggs is multi-talented. We know that DaRon Bland is very great. Well, very good. We know that he's been remarkable for the first 2 seasons. And let's see if he can do it for the third time. Third time is a charm. But can they strike and collect lightning in a bottle again 3 times in a row? We will find out, man. We'll find out. Here we go right here. Can't wait to see Trey Lance play. This from H.G. Wells. Yeah. Trey Lance got to play with his hair on fire because Trey Lance is playing for a contract as well. He's playing for a contract. So those are things that we have to also consider as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday, baby. Let me know if y'all, and I know most people, getting off of work and enjoying their vacation this off season as well. Let me know if you guys want to open up the phone lines. Let me know. Cooper Rush left out. Yeah, Cooper Rush at this point, man. Unfortunately, man, Cooper Rush got a hell of a resume. Like, he can literally say, hey, man, I'm 5-1, I only lost 1 game. Because at that time, shoot, the Eagles were god-awfully, good. You know what I'm saying? They're good. I think it was on the road. Was it on the road? Yeah, Cooper Rush. Or what is it, our house? I think it was at our house. I forgot. All right. Beyond the ice wall, Cowboy. Appreciate your ice wall, Cowboy. Yeah. While I'm doing that, we're going to open it up. Go open it up for those.
You are the only participant in the conference. All participants are muted.
Cooper Rush equals Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0. I mean, it is a situation like that, man. You know, when you think of Jimmy Garoppolo, but I don't think that he's equivalent to the same skill set though. I'm not gonna do Jimmy that bad though. People may think that it is what it is, but I got already, man. I couldn't even play the. Let me play some of the intro music while I get my guy here.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me.
While we're letting the room fill up, be sure to hit the like, share this content. Just want to let y'all know, man, that Fireside is going to be working with me. They are a new franchise that's opening up in the Colony. And I got a chance to speak with the owner, president, operator, all of that great stuff. And as we continue to grow, man, I promise y'all, man, I won't leave y'all out, man. I won't. Even though, some of y'all leave me out, man. But that's okay, man. But I won't leave y'all out. Let's listen to it. All right. So we are here live at Fireside Surf. And I got the owner and manager. And what all your titles are again?
Yeah, I'm one of the owner-operators, with my wife, Christy, and our business partner, Billy and Lisa. Two families own this place. Yeah.
Two families, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not having a good time at all.
No?
No.
Man,
I'm having a great time.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah. So surfing, what brought this up to your business plan here in the Colony?
So, the Colony kind of came to us on this. Grandscape, they wanted to have a bunch of experiential attractions that are very different from everything else that's kind of in the area, and so they were looking for one-of-a-kind, best-in-class attractions, and they found us. Right, we our background is I fly indoor skydiving.
Okay, skydive, jump out of planes.
Jump out of planes.
Perfectly good planes.
Perfectly good ones.
My gosh,
it's more fun than most folks care for, and so that's our background, right? But my business partner, he's built more iFlies than anybody in the world.
Okay.
And he's done about 20 now. He and I originally partnered up with iFly, but we felt like the market was kind of saturated, so we looked at what else needs a treadmill for a sport,
Correct.
And iFly, in 20 minutes in iFly, I can teach you the equivalent of 200 jumps out of an aircraft.
Wow.
And so same thing here. This thing's a treadmill for surfing. Within one 40-minute session, you get the equivalent of weeks or months in the ocean.
Wow.
Because we start you on your feet, right?
Right.
And so anybody can do.
Yes, indeed. I just wanted to give y'all a little sample of that. Man, I can't wait for that building to open up completely. But on the first caller, man, from the 601, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Prize Picks. You're in the mix. Talk to me, man.
What up, Law Nation?
Not much. What's going on with you? You from my neck of the woods, man. 601s. Yeah.
Yeah. This is you formerly known Buntu Brick, brother.
Buntu, man, come on, man. Hey, let me save you in here, man. They got your government name in there, so let me erase it around. Buntu, man, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I flipped it. I'm using Iceball Capital, man. I'm about to start a channel. It's on a different scope, but yeah, man, about to do something a little bit different, and I'll be hollering at you on it, man.
Man, whatever you need, man. Hey, holler at me, man. I'm not that far away, man, and I appreciate you for coming out to one of the events last season. Of course, it wasn't my host of the event, but I appreciate you for coming through, man. That mean the world to me, man.
Oh, man, we will definitely be doing that again this year. Looking at the schedule, man, it's a toss-up between the Philly game and the Texans game, man. I don't know. We're discussing it, man. So, and we may end up having to do 2 games this year.
What's the record when you do go to the games? What's the record?
Oh, it's a win, brother.
Okay, so you need to be here then.
Yeah. I had my good luck charm on my arm, man. She was looking good, feeling good. Everything was great, brother. It was good.
Yeah. We need for you to be at every game, then, if that's the case. Man, we needed you for definitely to be at that Green Bay Packers game, man.
I know, right? Maybe we should hold on to a playoff game.
Yeah. Hold on to the playoff time, man. Yeah.
or better yet, can we do something? Maybe in the off season, can we show up somewhere and we slip Stephen Jones on out the back door somewhere?
Yeah. I got, we used to put some soap in the sock, man, and you just bring them into that back room and just let them have it,
Yeah. In basic training, we call them pillow parties.
Yeah. Let's throw one for them, and tell them presenting sponsor would be Johnny Walker's Blue.
That'll work.
Yeah.
But man, what I see, Law, though, is, to me, what they're doing is they're destroying this franchise, and they don't even realize it. Everything has a downfall at some point. All good things come to an end. Cowboys have been America's team for a long time.
Yeah.
But if they keep doing what they're doing, they're going to erase that, and they don't realize it.
Yeah.
The fan base, the solid fan base, is getting tired.
Right.
We're tired of being laughed at, and the new fans that would come on, this younger generation, they're like, man, I've heard some of them say, man, Cowboys are trash. I don't want to be. So What happens as us diehard older fans? What happens as we die out? I don't think they're considering that. You alienate your fan base. You alienate your would-be fan base. What do you have? You have nothing.
It's a principle that they live by. It's philosophy. And they are old school with their approach. Now, they have every ability for the first few weeks, if everything turns out in their favor, they can literally say, hey, man, y'all owe us an apology, right? If let's say, for example, we start off 6-1 or 8-1 or something like that, then we will have to say, hey, man, look, we owe y'all an apology. But outside of that, if it's a struggle season, right, if we win game, lose game, win game, lose game, and it start to really fall down like dominoes, then we won't head at the stake, right? But I just don't see, like when we talk about this team, the departures, right, I just don't see that it's that much of a negative connotation of who we absolutely lost, right? That's just how I look at it. And I could be tainted because I'm so optimistic. It could be a situation there. But but if you think about it, the only person that you truly miss is Tyron Smith, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
I mean,
I think
we're going to have to give him time. Yeah, we're going to give him a little bit more time, though. That's the only thing.
The only thing that I see being a problem, and this is it panned out exactly like I said it would last year. And I think it's going to be the same thing again this year. You must have veteran knowledge and skill set going into the playoffs, or the young guys are going to get blinded by the bright lights.
You're right.
There's a different kind of pressure when you step into the playoffs. There's a different kind of scheming that you have to deal with. There's a whole nother level that these guys take it to when you step into the playoffs. Now, you're coming out of college, you're used to an extremely high level, and then you get to the NFL level, and it goes up a notch. You get to the playoff, and it is to the extreme.
Yeah, you got
to have those old guys.
Yeah,
you got to. So, like you said, like you always say, this is the time you got to have that old broom that's going to sweep into that corner and get all the dirt and dust out of the corner. Those young cats are too full; they can't reach the corners.
Facts.
So I hope and pray that we do make some veteran signings here to help us with that.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, that pride, man. Pride goes before a fall, buddy.
Yeah, and just because you have an abundance of it doesn't mean that you can use it, right? If you in the wilderness and you right next to the beach and you don't know how to convert salt water into drinkable water, it's not going to save you. The water at the beach, you can't drink it. You got to wait for it to rain. You got to have some type of filtration systems, right? But the person that don't have the knowledge and the wisdom and understanding of it, they will perish all the time. And to me, and for the life of me, I'm kind of looking at the Cowboys collectively like that person who died of thirst near the beach, right? Because they just don't know how to convert actual water into drinking water, right? So that's just where we at right now. And my only thing is, hopefully this particular team can figure out a way, bro. And I appreciate you for calling in from my neck of the woods, man. Yeah.
That's fair, homie. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, baby. We appreciate you. Love you over here in the SIP.
Appreciate you, Bantu. Brick. That's all.
Take care, bro.
Hey. What's your YouTube name going to be, though?
It's going to be Ice Wall Cowboy.
Oh my God. That's a cold-blooded name there, man. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And it won't be and primarily it won't be Cowboys content, man.
Right.
I tell you, I'm a safety professional by trade, but I buy abandoned storage lockers also on the side, and it'll be more about that.
Okay. That's what's it, man. Appreciate you, man. Next time you from the SIP over here in Texas land, hit me up. You got my number. Appreciate you.
We'll do that, brother.
All
Much
right.
love. Take care. Good talk to you.
We'll do, man. That's Ice Wall Cowboy, man. Y'all be sure to check him out, man, when his YouTube page come around. You know, I always love names, man, of like the Doomsday Podcast. Man, that's a cold-blooded name, is it? You know, Doomsday. You know, that's cold-blooded with it. You know, I got from the 214, Darius. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Prize Picks. You in the mix. Talk to me, bro.
Law, do you know how you offset a lack of talent?
Bring in someone that can elevate the lack of talent with coaching.
You a bad boy.
Hey.
You a bad man.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey.
You offset a lack of talent with coaching.
You do.
And so when you don't have the superstar players that's gonna ball out, you know, when you need them the most, you have to have a head coach.
Yeah.
A head coach.
I see where you're going. I hear where you're going to.
A head coach.
Yeah.
A head coach that's going to instill the proper philosophy, discipline, wherewithal.
Yep.
We're not talking about a record. We're talking about when you get down to the nitty-gritty of how a team is built.
Yep.
How a team is built from the inside.
Yep.
I.e. a Kansas City Chiefs.
True.
I.e. a Bills, but with the, let me not say the Bills. Let me give you a better. I.e. a Kyle Shanahan. So what I'm trying to say is like, it's two key factors to like kind of offset a lack of talent. You have to have a good head coach or a quarterback. And so
or scheme, you know, systems and schemes, man. I was talking to the young guy, man, from Dallas. You know, they jumped in, JJ and my guy Chandler. He was talking about, you know, as a quarterback, you got to be in the right system and scheme too, though. That plays a major role.
That's all. So, have you ever been on the team, or have you ever seen a team who have a head coach at first, and they'll be kind of like a middle of the pack, or even a bad team, and then that coach will get fired, and then a new coach will come in, and then that same team with the same talent goes to the Super Bowl or goes to a championship, and they look completely different. And if you ever seen a team that like when you listen to the players,
you don't have to go that far. You can go with Dan Campbell, for example.
Come on.
They knew that he had head coaching capabilities when he was on the sidelines for the New Orleans Saints. They're like, hey, he's a promising future, man. People gravitate to his words, right? And then when he was interviewing for the job in Detroit land, the people were saying his energy, you know, is what we looking for, right? And then in his background, his experiences. So he immediately turned that organization around, because this is what good coaches do as well. If I don't know how to solve the problem, I know how to find a person who can, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So that's just what it is. So my biggest grief and my biggest thing is with even Mike McCarthy is that I like Mike. He's better. He's foreseeable. He's way better than what we previously had out of Jason Garrett. That's not up for debate, right? But the only problem is, at times, to me, McCarthy becomes a little too docile. He should have moved his weight around a little bit more and said, hey, I understand, Jerry, but my program is going to at least take 2 or 3 years to get off. It's going to take me even longer if I got to, I guess, get this Kellen Moore philosophy and principle on my side, you know. And that's counterproductive what he do. Right? So he should have stood tall and said, you know what, I like the young phenom, but I got to go with what I know. But he lost all his leverage when he had Mike Nolan with him, and the defense went historically bad, right? So they were looking at him like, dog, we don't want to lean too much on your suggestions there, man. Good look at the defense.
I have another part of my argument that I want to share, but I'm gonna wait, a different, because it's gonna take longer. But that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
Is when the way that you offset a lack of talent is through coaching, head coach.
Yep.
Not the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator, the linebacker coach, bruh.
Yeah.
The head coach.
Head coach. Yeah.
That's what's gonna change the fortunes of your team.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And I have a list of coaches and names that I can give you to prove my point. And so if Mike McCarthy is who y'all say, don't just go by the 12-5 for face value.
Yeah.
Go if you dig into the details of how this team was built. Why we haven't? If we keep going 12-5 and we having early exits, some ain't right.
But let me ask you this though, and I get
this right from the head down.
Now you follow right into what I'm saying. All right,
the
so
head coach down.
What is allowance?
A person that's over you, that's giving you a certain amount of money to spend.
Now you get that before you do your duty, or you get it afterwards, right? Which one?
You get it before. You got to buy the groceries now.
Okay, you got to buy it. So in order for you to continue to get your allowance, you got to continue to do great stuff. So here's my only thing is, we know for sure that the Jones family, how they give out their allowances, is because once you get the allowances, right, you should be able to spend on whatever you want or get whatever you need, because it's your allowance, right? It's your money. It's your remunerations. But what the Jones family tend to do is they will give all of their coaches, since I guess all the way up until Jimmy Johnson, they would give you the allowances, but it's tied with conditions, right? And the Cowboys front office is the only organization that do that. And for the life of me, our biggest hope for the 2024 season is that the hopes that Mike Zim can snatch a right attitude for this defensive side of the coin, because that's where our most undisciplined area has been. That's where, hey, it looks good. Oh, man, it looks good, but when you bite into it, it's sour, meaning that we were able to get takeaways. We were able to get forced turnovers at certain key moments, but we still was not able to stop the run. We were a defense that leaned on the offense, never the other way around.
How did our offense play against stiff competition?
How did our offense play? You got me with that. You got me with that one though. Offense didn't shine as much as we wanted to. It didn't shine as much as we wanted to. But offense in every single year since Mike McCarthy been here outperformed the defense, right or wrong.
Well, true.
Yeah.
But how did they play against stiff competition?
How they play against stiff competition?
And in playoff games.
In playoff games, they only won one. That was against the Bucks, right? That's the only one that we can look back on. Any other time, we can't say, well, yeah, the offense was really there, right?
Yeah.
Right. But we can argue the same with the defense. Like, how many takeaways did this defense had since we make it to the playoff? How many turnovers? How many forced fumbles? How many sacks? What key moment that we had a strip sack fumble? How come our defense is known for having a great defense, but becomes shallow in the playoffs. Yeah, we could talk about 2022, right? When they didn't allow the 49ers to score. But the most pivotal play, in my opinion, even though Dak Prescott threw a turnover fest in that game, but the most pivotal play, because we were right within reach, was Navere Gallimore on Kittles, right? It was like crazy. You know, like that's unexplainable, right? That's something that the defense allowed, right?
The main thing that I'll give you that if it's when it comes to like a scheme, if your scheme is if you get out scheme from a defense perspective,
right,
I'll give you that.
Right.
But if your whole team is unprepared, undisciplined, making dumb decisions in key moments of the game,
True.
they don't have the right energy, all of that's gonna all fall back on the head coach.
On the head coach, yeah.
The team morphs into the head coach on the field.
Yeah.
If you look at any team, if you look at an Andy Reid coach team, a Kyle Shanahan-led team, a Dan Campbell-led team, or Sean McVay, it's certain teams that they don't look like we look.
In big games.
You know, that's all.
Yeah.
In big games.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's gonna all fall back on that. So if he is who he say he is, Mike McCarthy, we should have a phenomenal season.
I mean, yeah.
And we should go far. We should go far in the playoffs. But if he don't, listen. I don't want to hear nothing about Schottenheimer, Mike Zimmer.
But let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this though.
Get away from this one.
No.
You're
But let me
not
ask you
getting
this
away
though.
from this one.
Let me ask you this though. The last two Super Bowls that the Kansas City Chiefs won, did they defense made a wow, look at that play? Yes or no?
They showed their ass in that Super Bowl.
Yep, and then even against the Eagles, they popped the quarterback so bad he's put the ball on the ground, scooping scores, you know, and then they did those type of moments way before they made it to the Super Bowl. Is what I'm trying to argue too, is that even though as great as Pat Mahomes is, right, as beautiful as he throw the ball, he even still get help from his defense, right? And when we get to the playoffs, our defense been quiet. Yes, I saw somebody in the chat said, yeah, man, our defense played well enough to win in 2021 and 2022, but you can't find a turnover or a takeaway. And the only time we took away the ball in 2021, I think Anthony Brown, it was like in the wee moments, right? But we need more from our defense. We do, ultimately we do.
Now, Mike Zimmer delivers on giving more from the defense because, like I said, I will concede to you that certain parts or certain aspects of our defense need to be fixed.
True.
But if those needs are met and we still falling short, who does it fall back on?
Oh, man, the head coach, you're right. Hey, there's a reason why he's on his final year of his contract.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you are saying what Jerry and Steven is saying. Like, at the end of the day, they're going to look at it from these perspectives. We giving you everything you supposed to have. From their mind, and I'm only speaking, ladies and gentlemen, from their mindset, we gave you 9 All-Pros. We gave you a quarterback that's an All-Pro. We gave you a wide receiver that's generationally talented, right? We gave you Michael Parsons that's giving you at least at minimum 13 to 14 sacks a season. Come on, man. What else do you want? How can you justify that you need another contract? And that's what they're saying from their perspective. This is not me talking. This is how they look at it.
That's my whole point.
Yep.
I get that. I get that. The fan base love them for the 12-5 season, but that's only on a surface level.
True.
If you dig deeper, how this team was built and what's actually happening, you will find a lot of messy-ish in there. Don't just go off the 12-5 because the end result is the same.
True.
Early exits in the playoffs.
Early exits.
Some of the same issues. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But I appreciate you, Darius, man. Hey, and I know you checked out B Tuck, man, on the pass rush school. I know you seen it, and I appreciate you.
Oh, Lord, I was hurt that I but yeah, thank you. I just want to go.
No. Her name is Sanaya, and she did a great job, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up her contact information, and I did the edits over it because I just think that I want it to look a certain way, but I think that she does a great job, man. And if y'all can check out her page, she's my intern. She does a great job, and I love what she do. And we're going to have more and more events in the future, man, with her. And we're going to get things going, bro. And I appreciate you, man, for liking the video. I'm going to let her know as well. Yeah. No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Darius. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. This is Sanaya right here. This is her IG page. Just let her know that Law sent you guys over to her page. She don't do a good job at all. She do a great job of capturing the moments and everything. And let me get over here. And teamwork make the dream work, man. We building this team, man. Eventually, I'm gonna have a crew of cameras, man, over here. I'm gonna have some writers over there, man. I'm just gonna manifest this thing to the best way possible, and we're gonna be covering every single thing as it relates to the Cowboys and beyond. I got 562, and then I got the 206. But first, let the 562, you in the house, man. Talk to me, man. You're live on the Nation. Man, all is well. Can't complain, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, my guy Outlaw Cowboy, he said that on Twitter, and Jordan Lewis blocked him, right? So, I mean, the truth hurts, man. You throw it, the dog, they get hit with the brick yelps. So we've been teased for the first 2 games. We was absolutely teased, man, with Bland inside the slot, right? Diggs and Gilly on the outside. So I don't know if you can replicate that. They said they can't hear the caller. Let me see. Say something now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Can y'all hear him now? Okay. Mic check. Can y'all hear me?
1 2 1 2.
So say that all over again, bro, because they couldn't hear you, man.
I said it would be better if he had Bland back in the spot instead of
Boy, you sounded like Raiden. Say it again, dog.
Oh, shoot. I said, wouldn't you rather have Bland back in the slot instead of Jordan Lewis?
Yeah, I would rather, and that's what he said earlier, y'all. Would I rather have Bland back down in the slot juxtaposed to Jordan Lewis? And my answer to that is, give me the guy that runs a 4.40. Give me the bigger size guy who can hook the sideline, who can play two-way goals, who's really sticky on the ball, and that's Bland, right? And knowing when you're inside the slot, you still going to have some coverages with help over the top. And then we was teased with Trayvon Diggs to the left, and we were teased with Gilly to the right. So I do like the fact that if we can have that package again, but 9 times out of 10, Stephon Gilmore, he's still battling through a surgery, off-season surgery, right? And he's going to be a little bit longer in the tooth, 33 to 34 years of age. So it's going to be very rough for us, man.
Okay. Well, that's all I had. I didn't really have too much. I'll probably hit you up tomorrow.
Yeah, hit me up, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks.
That's a good call from him. So his answer, man, his question was, do we prefer to have Bland back? Are you guys able to hear him now, though, Lisa? Because I hope for sure you was able to hear that part now. So my thing is, when the Cowboys do operate within the confines of having a bigger, stronger, a guy that's willing to tackle a little bit better inside, we've seen the aggressions from this particular team. But here's the thing now. That cover 3 thing that Dan Quinn likes to do, I don't foresee us running multitudes of cover 3s again, right? So it's going to be a different kind of caliber of defense. I think that we're going to still have more and more traditional sets of 3 linebackers on the field, right? In the pinch, most teams, I believe the status quo is about 45 to maybe 60%. That's a big number of teams play nickel anyhow. And when you play nickel, there's only 2 linebackers. Because this still, at the end of the day, a pass-happy league. A lot of people love to pass in this particular league. So you compensate that with having only 2 linebackers out there on the field. So I'm quite sure that Zim's still going to have a lot of packages, whereas they're still going to be nickel look, because 45 to 55% of the NFL plays a lot of nickel anyhow. So those are things that we got to quantify. Also, with the new scheme or what have you, these guys are going to be coached finally up to play true one-tech skills. So we just have to wait. I get it. I understand a lot of people have reservations on our inside, but we got to at least see what the front office is willing to do once they see what they got. So that's just how it goes. I got from the 206, you in the mix, talk to me. MJ.
What up, Law? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, man. I can't complain, bro.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, like you say, the key is going to be that you've been saying it for the last 4 years, 5 years, the middle of that run defense and the middle of the run offense. I was watching all those highlights last night of the Cowboys, and you could see some of the plays, they was getting up the middle on the defense. Y'all got to go watch the games. I was watching the San Diego game.
Yeah.
I was watching all the games. Philly, drop passes on 3rd and 3 by Gallup that would kept drives going against Philly in that first game. Just stuff like that was killing the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So, and then you can see they brought the new guy in that got a run scheme to go with Schottenheimer. That's why I'm not worried about the run defense, the run offense, because I think we're going to have a good run offense, but he got to run. Like everybody say, you can't just be trying to throw 100 times. You got to make it, even, or at least 55 pass, 45 run. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it can make the team more dangerous with the playoff shit. And then on the defense, Zimmer is telling them, he told them, and you can tell him he told Catboy, I need another D tackle. I'm not going to just be worried about it. He going to try to help Mozzie, but he not waiting on Mozzie. He trying to win now. You know what I'm saying? So they got to get another D tackle. Like I said, it's 7 D tackles on Cleveland. So one of them guys going to be gone. And they're good. So if they play the even, that's good because, we're going to get one of them. I already know that.
Yeah.
We're going to get one of them D tackles to go with that boy, because that boy is already strong for Auburn, even though he's a 7th-round pick. The key with Zimmer defense, he ain't got to be thinking, trying to be pretty and trying to get up the field like Dan Quinn.
If you listen to Jeff Z, you look at the way he's saying that they're taught to do what we call a 2-gap, meaning that he's gonna not just shoot and penetrate and use pass rush skill sets, but his job and duty is to take that size or that strength that they have to squeeze down on the guard, right, or center, to move them out of the way. So when you look at 2 gaps, just look at a guy with a technique of going left to right, juxtaposed to going vertical, straight. So you will see, and I'm gonna really break it down maybe on a chalkboard so that people can understand the 2 gaps systems, or clearing up holes so that the linebackers can have lanes. How you ever seen, like, I know you play ball, but when you look at the running back, right, we talk about running lanes, right, whether he's gonna run through an A gap or B gap. Well, that hole got to be there, right, and you got to have a guy to create that hole. Well, on the flip side, the defense got to do the same thing. And you're
That's
looking
right.
for your one tech to create a hole so that the linebacker can have an option to shoot through gap or to sit, go to hook to sidelines. You know, read, react, and then explode. You know, we all say with linebackers, their number one goal is slow until you know, right? So when they already reading the running back where he's going, they have their eyes still fixated on the quarterback. So I'm thinking that even just by scheme alone, that we're going to see better play from our linebackers and up front.
Yeah, you make good sense right there because, like the Cowboys fans, I'm telling you, like y'all said, I'm going to tell y'all something. This schedule, I'm going to tell y'all something. This schedule broke right for the Cowboys, y'all.
It did.
So they got to play them hard games early in that good weather.
True.
And they messed up. Usually they have us playing all the hard teams in the cold weather.
Facts.
Them guys out there don't want to tackle, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm thinking, it's gonna play in our favor. And Law, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what, man? I was thinking this in my mind to all the Cowboy fans. Check this out, y'all. Have y'all noticed? I'm gonna give you an idea, Law. Look at that receiver that came out of nowhere, Law. Y'all didn't know, and none of the podcasters know. Nobody knew. The Los Angeles Rams receiver.
Yeah, Puka.
What round did he get drafted in, Law? 5th, 6th?
Yeah, he got drafted in the latter of the rounds.
Now,
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Why we can't have a receiver do that, Law? Can you tell me that, Law?
Well, I mean,
what's the difference?
Puka put up some great numbers, and it took some injuries to Cooper Kupp too. So I don't know if he was able to get that shine if Cooper was still in there, right? So
yeah.
so sometimes a shortcoming can also be a brand new upcoming for someone else. So I think that the Cowboys do have the ability to find like late rounded receivers. You know, keep in mind, Kevontae Turpin is a guy, right? That the Cowboys find in the late round. It's just that we didn't utilize him as much. Now, I'm not saying that he's a Puka Nacua, you know what I'm saying? But he is a Kevontae Turpin who I think that he can bring some uniqueness to us. And he won us a few games here, I believe, you know. So, yeah it's quite possible.
Lord, check this out. I'm going to tell y'all Cowboy next year. And y'all might think, that's why I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid because I know we can do it. Look, like you say, Turpin, dangerous. If you use Turpin, he could probably give you about 7 touchdowns, y'all. Deep.
Yeah.
I'm watching all the games. Number 3, Cook, started cooking in the end of the year.
Yeah.
Check this out, y'all. Even number 1 now, I'm watching the tape. He's burning. He's killing, getting touchdowns, killing Philly. He's cooking. He's going to be even better. I'm going to tell that Florida guy, that guy fast. He got the biggest hands on the team. And I watch, he's practicing right now. I like that. He's doing them drills to get open. Man, I'm going to tell you something. I think Dak Prescott with the middle of that line blocking now, like you say, Law, we ain't going to have no excuse. I want the man to win. I want Dak Prescott to win so we can shut everybody up. Because he on my team. I get mad when he make mistakes.
I mean,
but I just want the kid. I want the kid to win because I'm a team in Law. Whoever on my team, I'm rooting for you to win. I'm not going to root for you to fail. Some of the Cowboy fans root for people to fail
instead of root for them to win. I feel you on that, man. It's crazy, man. But I thank you for calling in, man. And enjoy the rest of your day, man. It's Friday, and have a good one, bro.
Yeah, Law. And I'm about to start my link too, Law.
Okay.
MJ, I'm gonna tell you, but it's my boy helped me with. And they want me to start my podcast, all my people. They didn't want me.
Hey, man, the best time to get started is right now, So
I know.
So get it started, man. Appreciate you, man. And I'll jump in. I'll subscribe, man. Just let me know when.
Thank you, fam. And how about them Cowboys? Let's keep it going, Cowboy Nation.
Yeah.
Hit some likes for Law. And let's go.
Let's go, man. It's a good call from him. I would say, hey, there's no time like the present, man. If you guys thinking about starting something, start it. You know, we ain't promised tomorrow, so hey, get it in. And that's just how life is as well. I got the 901, and then I have the 513. 901, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Prize Picks. You in the mix. Talk to me.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hey, Lord. I just want to say something, Lord. What I'm banking on more than anything, Lord, is this offensive interior line with the draft pick. If our draft pick gel, the running game is not going to be an issue because this, for the first time in a long time, we got some cows on that line.
Yeah, you do got some
man,
cows.
And that line could shoot off at that defense. Man, do you remember when we had Eric Allen and E and all those guys, when they shot, the defense didn't want to play up because they were so physical.
They were.
And if this line gets that physicality, we don't have to worry about running the ball because we're going to run the ball well enough to keep the defense at bay to where Dak can cook the way Dak should cook. So Dak can, I want Dak to take us to the Super Bowl now. That's what I want. I think Dak got the capabilities. It's something, you know, sometimes you can just seem like you're plagued with something. But I think eventually this plague is going to shake off of us, and we're going to come through these times where we just at it but can't get there. I think those times are coming to an end. Now, the way the Joneses did the offseason, I wasn't the biggest fan about it, but I understand, too, because, see, it's like running your household, Lord.
Yeah.
Your household runs based off the efficient decisions you make to keep it afloat.
Yep.
So you got to make the most efficient decisions to where you can keep your household afloat, pay everything that you need to pay, especially the necessities, and then everything that you want, you get those after you get your needs. So this is what I looked at it like that. So, yeah, I wanted Derrick Henry, yeah. Would he have been a great need? Yes. But was he economically efficient to do? Could we pull it off and still be able to add what we added, or could we pull it off and still, because we still got people we got to pay. So how can we be more loyal to?
It's just that, you know, I get what you're saying. The Jones family got a philosophy. We can have $150 million available to spend, and their philosophy don't change. See, people think that their philosophy would change if they had, you know, if Dak Prescott wasn't here or CeeDee Lamb wasn't here. No, they would still not move on the front end of free agency because that's the philosophy. So what we got to understand is us being mad at that is like stepping outside yelling at the sun for shining, right? The sun ain't finna go away just because you yelling at it, right? That sun is going to be there. So I just want people to understand that. Now, the Cowboys not making moves in the offseason, that's a known thing. Like last year, think about it. Brandon Cooks, he was in conversations last year, right? And it just so happened to fall for us. And 5th round draft pick, hey, they were like, okay, let's just go ahead and get Brandon Cooks. But the Stephon Gilmore, what happened last year is, year before last, now all these year before last, we was getting scorched. We was getting cooked on the other side of the DB. So you remember, and I'm telling you, the Cowboys are not proactive. They are retroactive, right? They move as if though they're going to live 1,000 years. And they may be so. You know, they may have that reptilian blood. I don't know. So they move slow that way, bro, because there's no threat of being fired. But there's other organizations that have the utmost threat of being fired that they got to make moves to appease the fan base, to also appease the front office, because if they don't do that, then they can get fired, right? But who's gonna fire Joneses? Who's gonna fire them? Nobody. and then on top of that, they made revenue last year.
Yeah.
They've been making revenue. They made more money within the confines of this organization than the 90s. That's just the bottom line. You know, they make more money. So how can you punish someone who's making more money? Right?
Right.
Yeah, that's how they look at it. They're making money. So it's just how it is. Retroactive.
I agree.
Reactive.
I agree with everything you just said. And everything you just said, Law, because it makes a whole ton of sense.
Yeah.
But not that, Law. It's known fact what you just spoke. This is not something that you just say, oh, let me think about it. No.
Yeah.
You are speaking to the actual facts of the matter.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you, Law. In Memphis, Tennessee, Law, we are Cowboy Nation. There's a lot of fans here in Memphis.
Okay,
and,
Tennessee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the key.
Yeah.
And Law, I keep you tuned in. I don't always chime in, but I'm always listening in. So I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you, brother.
Man, I really appreciate you, and I thank you for calling in. Man, that's my guy from the 901, Tennessee in the house. And I hope you guys get with what I'm saying. And it's not beating them up. That just, shoot, you got security at your job? You still gonna get that check? Where that check at, man? You still gonna get the same amount or more, whether you win or lose? Yeah, this is them. They getting the check. You know, so they done hit the lottery of life. The lottery of life. They never will starve and be hungry in the middle of the night. Your kids would never be hungry in the middle of the night. Right? These are billionaires, man, with a B. NFL got revenue sharing. Man, I would love to open up a business, man, and I get revenue sharing. If my channel flop, then I look over and let's say Vach, he had a channel and we all sharing revenue. And I'm like, man, Vach killing it. Yeah, keep killing it, man. Keep killing it. Sky killing it. Yeah, keep killing it, man. Yeah, I'm revenue sharing. It'll still be more. It'll still be the same. It's just the same check. Dak Attack killing it, yeah. Mark Holmes killing it. If we all sharing revenue, it won't mean a thing, baby. Whether or not I do 5 videos or 2 videos, you know, or whether I put in efforts to do 1 million videos a day, I'm getting paid regardless. Man, don't y'all know that's the lottery of life? The Jones family are in the lottery of life. Right? So us as fans, we complaining, you know, we complaining, we mad, and they say, well, shoot, we won 17 home games in a row. Y'all can talk about boycotting all you want, but those people that made it to the game, they drunk all of our beers, they drunk all of our $35 beers, $55 worth of corn pockets, whatever they got, popcorns and everything. Shoot. But the only way y'all can really hit them is take away revenue sharing. Add more and more situations, whereas incentives that's beyond salary cap for those who make it to the Super Bowl, right? Add those type of things into the mix, man. Put up bonuses, man, like extreme. I'm talking about high bonuses that's not shared and split amongst all organizations, teams that win playoff games. And don't have to share those things, man. I guarantee you there'll be some different movements in there. Take away the salary cap. Salary cap was put into place so there could be parity in the league, right? So that everybody could get a chance. Smaller markets can get a chance. Well, I think it's enough of that already, right? I don't foresee those smaller markets getting X'd out now because of the way the contracts are with this $111 billion deal with Amazon. Netflix was like, shoot, let me get in on this. Y'all thinking Netflix got the rights for free? No, they had to pay billions. The players won't even see a piece of this. Yeah. All right, let's go to, and somebody gonna be fire sticking the hell out of these games, won't they? Sharing passwords and everything. They probably lose a little money though. But hey, that's why they get the money up front. Marcus, man, you're live from the 513. You're live.
Hey, what's good, Law Nation?
Hey, man, all is well. Can't complain, bro. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday, brother. I want to start out with saying that I will be coming down to Dallas for my first time this season, and I will be attending the Bengals and Cowboys game. And I'm just curious, man, what do you be doing this coming up season for the home games?
So that's week 14. Boy, hey, if you coming down on that week, that should be what date that is? I know it's week 14.
December 9th.
December the 9th. Okay. Well, we will be at this spot called Shakerton's. And it's right down the street from the game. And we will be hosting probably an event there, as it's really nice, man. And I'll give you all of the details when everything finalized. But, you know, we going to have good food. They got a scratch kitchen in there. And you can get full, and then you can just, you know, Uber to the stadium. Because I suggest you to park somewhere over there anyway and just Uber to the stadium and get your tickets, man, in there and go in there and have a good time. Just go in there right, man, because it's a Monday night football game, right?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, man, shoot, get loaded with us, man, and have a great time. We do our pre-game there, and we probably have some type of event there throughout the day. And then you just slide right on in, man, when you get full to the game, man. And hopefully, I mean, when you get there, it's no poor seats at the stadium anyway. You know, you can have a nosebleed section, and you'll be able to see the game. You'll be able to see it because that stadium, man.
Wait.
And then what you have to do, you gotta have to tour. You got to go over to Frisco and tour the workout facility.
Yeah, man, for
and,
sure.
And tap the glass.
Yeah, I definitely tap on the glass.
Yeah, I'm burnt up, man. But you got to tap on the glass and everything. I'm telling you, it's a full. People fail to realize it's a full experience, man. It is to die for, especially if you love the Cowboys.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it, and I also want to possibly hit up a Mavericks game too while I'm there too.
Yeah, it could be
I'd
quite
be really
possible.
liking Kyrie and Luka, man. Kyrie and Luka is a beautiful team.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and I'm not even a Mavs fan, but I've been such a in the area since I've been here, man. I've been hit up with multitudes of opportunities to be at the games and be at some of the events. And I'm gonna tell you, man, Kyrie is electric, man. Luka legend, Luka Doncic, however you want to call him, he's spectacular. I just think that next season they're gonna be even more of a specialty team, man. So yeah, you coming in at the right time, man.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, more than anything, man, I definitely want to link up with you in person, meet each other, and actually kick it a little bit too.
Yeah, man, let's do that, man. Come on down, man, and I'm gonna tell you, man, you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a great time with me, man. Yeah.
For sure. And I might come down some other times as well, even like not to attend the games, but just to kick it, explore the city, maybe like chop it up with you when you do your your game shows during other games.
Yeah.
So I plan on coming down to Dallas a little bit this season.
Most certainly, man. Come on out, man. Let me ask you this though: when you get here, you know Dallas different, man. I know you're in Cincinnati. You probably You probably would not want to go back, bro, because it's different, man. It hit me when I got here.
It's weird. I've been having this like intuitive pull to go to Dallas, especially with how much I love the Cowboys. I'm really starting to grow on the Mavericks now with Luka and Kyrie being there as my two favorite players.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see how things go, man. We'll see how things go. Maybe
Hey,
I'll
man.
bring my meditations and my sacred flow down there to you guys.
Hey, man, bring it all, man. Especially the chakras and everything. We would need it, man. Appreciate
right.
you. Appreciate
But
you.
yeah, man. Last thing I got about Cowboys and this coming up season is I really have high hopes for this team. And I'm not saying high hopes as in like Super Bowl or nothing, but realistically for me, I just see where we have really added additions in the space that we needed to from last season, including a real true middle linebacker that knows how to play linebacker truly,
Facts.
along with the experience. He's a former All-Pro. the Pro Bowler. He knows how to play in Zimmer's scheme. And I think this is really like an underestimated value that we have brought to this team. Not to mention, we're going to have Micah really playing more of a flexibility between linebacker and edge, which I think just really changes the dynamic as well. Because he'll be able to now move more sideline to sideline, maybe act as a quarterback spy or guard that running back coming out of the backfield. And that's a whole other element that was really messing with us last season, especially in those late games when you saw Micah on that D-line every single play getting walloped, play after play, getting hurt, constantly getting ran towards. I mean, that right there is going to be a big change, especially when you're substituting that with a true edge setter at 280, 270 with Nealon. And I really like Nealon's mentality, his gifts, his skills. I think he's definitely NFL ready.
Right.
And with coaching as well as leadership from people like D-Law and others, I think he's really going to excel in ways that we probably don't even see yet, and it's going to really help our defense big time. And then lastly, I feel like we're also sleeping on our boy Slam Williams. I think he's going to have a standout season. I think he has had the skills to take off, but he just did not have the right leadership and the right coaching around him that was really instilling discipline and how to really take care of himself when it comes to big plays and penalties. And I think Zimmer brings that. And you can see it from that last interview that Sam had. You can tell he's more grounded, he's more mature. He really likes the coaching schemes of Zim. And I feel like that's a big factor in this.
Yeah, Sam was, if he can get more playing time, I think that, he only had equivalent to about 600 snaps in his career in these last 2 seasons, and he's right at 9 sacks. So you can quantify if he get more playing time that he can be a double-digit sack guy. And he's been putting in extra work this offseason. We'll see if it pay dividends. The room itself, there's no sponsors in there outside of Nealon, who's a lot of people kind of like high on him. But outside of that, everybody starts over with a fresh sheet of paper, and we will see which cream will rise to the top. Tyrus Wheat, he even got a strong say-so on could he make his name be known, especially since there's no sponsors in the building, and they're going to play the better person. So it's going to be good, man. I can't wait to see this, Marcus. Appreciate you for calling in, bro. Yo, Mark.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Dog, appreciate you.
Yeah.
You have a good one, man.
Yeah, man. All right. Take care.
Good call from him, man. I'm going to tell y'all, man, it's just life-altering when you get to Dallas opposed to whatever state that you used to stay in, right? Coming from Mississippi to Dallas is just different when you go around places, and everybody, pretty much majority of the people share the same emotions that you share, right? The same feelings, the same passion. You go to the barbershop, you hear Cowboys, 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 and they ask you, hey, dog, what's going on with this team? Or, hey, man, we'll get this team next time around. They call out the bull sugar stuff that happens around here, right? And you go to every little location, and they'll notice you. I've seen people put in the chat, this is the zoo or what have you. Well, even Dallas zoos, you go to the zoo, whether it's the one over there by Oak Cliff or it's the one in the Fort Worth. Cowboys centric, baby. So if you stayed in another state and you go areas and it's Cowboys hate and it's Cowboys this and can't do that, come to Dallas, you'll feel that the temperature is a little bit different, as it relates to the Cowboys and beyond. Hey, Cowboy Nation, this is always a pleasure, man, when we open up the phone lines, get a chance to get your thoughts and your opinions of everything. Just be great, man. Just take it one day at a time and one movement at a time, and everything will adjust and it be itself on the great end of it. Cowboy Nation, I really appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Thank those who called in. Thank those who wanted to call in but couldn't get in. But I just wanted to say this. As we continue to grow and we develop, these channels, be sure, man, to support this, man, the best way possible by hitting the like, sharing this content. There are more and more things that we're getting our hands into. And even if you have a difference of opinion, put it out there. I always say those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still, right? I'm not here to be welcomed by everyone, but majority of the people do welcome us. And I know it's still the off season and tractions are not where it's supposed to be. But even though, man, for those that's true, I really appreciate you guys that they hit the notification bells and subscribe and watch, man. It is through and through fullness, man. Shout out to the Facebook gang, man. Right now, Facebook been kicking YouTube tail, man. All of my videos on Facebook be at the 7,000 to 12,000 views or what have you. But the YouTube, man, what's going on, man? Y'all, where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? I thought y'all liked me, man. Y'all thought y'all like, where Riggs at? Riggs! Appreciate y'all, though, man, for watching, though. I just wish that and shout out to the kick, man. Appreciate you, man. Def King 55 on the green side, man. Appreciate y'all, man. So my ultimate goal is to be everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. Hell, I think I still got a show on MySpace, man. Y'all check out Law Nation on MySpace, man, and and y'all can check out there. But we're located everywhere. Shout out to the Twitter community and the TikTok community, man. I really appreciate y'all so much, man. And in departing, man, I always like to tell you guys, regardless, I know I sound like a broken record, saying this all over again, about your heart, soul, and sinew in your mind, about the time that you put in, about the outcomes that you want to present to the table, about the determination that you may have in your heart, right? About the mindset that you must keep and maintain. Push forward. Even when you fall, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up, right? Understand that this, man, is just entertainment that we talk about. This low vibrational stuff that we talk about, I slide in some high vibrational stuff, right? We are frequencies over here, man. But I don't want to outspeak my wisdom teeth, right? Periscope, yeah, let's get it going, man. God love you, man, yeah. And Jesus, yeah, saves, yeah, appreciate him. I try to be authentic as possible. Try to give you guys the real deal feel, regardless of the situation. Some highs, some lows. The thing is, the best parts about the lowness is when you're in your low dial or when you're in your low moments, that's where you learn the most, right? You always got to fight through it. You always got to continue to press through it and represent it gracefully. Always try to put at least that smile on your face, even though the pain is there, even though the trials and tribulations is there, the turmoil is there, you're still smiling through it, right? So the pressure the Cowboys in is a privilege, according to Dak Prescott. Yeah, he said pressure is a privilege. So Jerry must be built in that pressure. HG, man, appreciate you. David, appreciate you. 22 Savage TV, appreciate you. So there's no more no Diddy. Yeah. There's no more Diddy out. There's no Eddie. And all money ain't good money. So what's going on with Eddie and them, man? Somebody go get your Eddie, man. Somebody get Eddie. Come on, Eddie. What's happening to him, man?
Come home.
We got beans and bologna, Eddie.
I got beans and bologna. Please come home.
All right, Eddie. Appreciate Eddie and Sydney, both of them, man. Appreciate them. But the mindset got to be here, ladies and gentlemen. VA. The mindset got to be here, man. Def King 55, I feel you, man. that you got to continue to move forward, man. You just never know what the future got for you. And prepare yourself. And be, determined to make the positive outcome. If the weatherman say, hey, it's a 92% chance of rain, don't leave the umbrella at the house. Don't say, well, I'm going to lean on the 8% that it don't and forget the poncho. Yeah, it's better to have it and don't need it than to need it and don't have it, right? Those are simple terms of life. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold or poverty or famish or fame or the sickness of your body or the brain, if dogged and grim and besiege and beset, shout out to you, Sadiq, you will get it, baby. Let's go, man. One love to y'all. Peace. I'm out. Let's get it. And roll those credits for your boy. I got beans and bologna.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
Come on with it.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Hey.
I just wanna run it up. Count a check or something. I've been really in the field, let up, yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Ready?
Don't need no deals, I
Run
make the
from
deal.
it.
Have to take it to a
Destiny
meal.
arrives
Lately, I
all
just
the
wanna
same.
run it up.
And now it's here.
Count a check or something. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them.
Let's get it.
Like, what school you go to? I'm here. Oh, really? You like why? That's my dog, man. What's crashing me? I'm full of see what I was saying. I'm getting glad you're here, man. It's just natural. It's a deep in the line, but they watched him already, man. I mean, it shows his turn and then go the other way. It's really like just hold me down when I was a rookie. I had to tell you, man, you do that, we hate it. Just hold me. Damn, you really quarterback can do what they want all day. Yeah, that's what y'all dirty players. Y'all see somebody, you see what I'm saying? That's not illegal. I'm just saying that's what old linemen do. So you get them on the ground, let them on the ground. You see what I'm saying? Just mix it up. Just mix y'all all go. Need you to get out of this run game, 3-4 fans, no pass rush. You want to feel like this? To lose the race right now, would you go like this? Or would you go like this? It's a run. All right, it's a pass rush. That wide stance, the middle stance, man, go. One more. He got it. He not moving. It's just movement. Hey, you're stepping with your right foot first. I'm still doing this. That's why I just told you. I'm not going to tell you hit him. He's not moving. This is literally all he doing. Huh. He ain't going nowhere. All he did is this. Did he overset? This door's still open. Okay? What did we just work on? You got to block or you block?
Limitations in their lives.
Here we go, boy.
Have lost that fire in their eyes.
You aren't given any breaks in life. You make them for yourself. We are all being tested in life. And how you face that test determines the rest of your life. There's a lot of times where I don't know how I'm gonna move forward, but I ask myself one question: can you take another step? And that answer is always yes.
Don't check. I got him. I got 5. Who won where? Hey, man, y'all think I'm playing? First 5, go all the way down. Bring it down.
Wherever focus goes, energy flows. So why don't we tap into that power now for your business and life?
The part of beginning to get unstuck, you've got to decide that the behavior pattern that you have adopted doesn't work for you. You've got to change strategies, and changing your strategy means reinventing your life, recreating you, and you have the power to do that. You want to take responsibility for your life. You can decide that you're going to change, that you're not going to be a wimp. I got me here, I can get me out of this. And I'm getting out.
It's not easy reaching your dreams. It's not easy to achieve a happy and fulfilled life.
He didn't go nowhere. He just popped up. Y'all panicking because you seen movement. To go crazy, okay? This is gonna mess them up. The goal is to still win the cap, right? Practice angle. Here we go. Don't ever go through a process ever again where they have a choice to not pick you, okay? Now that's your motivation. I'm working on my hips, getting stronger, getting faster, working on my knowledge of the game, okay? But this is what we do today. We still D-line.
That was a game break. That second rep, that's a game break.
Trust in yourself. Just trust yourself. I don't know why he had your ass out there. You stick to it. Don't panic. Don't panic just because you see a flash. And then really get right to it, okay? You know why that works? Because when you're on the edge and you're running, you close that door. Okay, here's the reader of the door, okay? If you can still see this, the door is open. If that crosses the face, that door is open. Look, man, it's right here. That's it right there. First time, you almost get an opportunity to block if you went right there. Won't do that.
So people ask you, say, how you doing? Even if you're having some difficult times, say, I'm blessed and highly favored. Because anytime you wake up and you don't have a white chalk outline around your body, it's a great day.
You gotta tell yourself that no matter what gets in my way, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep winning. I'm gonna keep surviving. It's everything that you want because you went through that pain of that journey that felt like you wanted to just knock you out.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop doing this. Back up. Stop it. Nobody out here is cool. Has anybody out here sacked Patrick Mahomes? All right, then y'all not there yet. Stop being cool. Stop this. Finish with a rep. Get to the quarterback and get back. Finish the reps. Y'all wasting everybody's time by not doing what coach is saying. Finish the reps. Nobody out here is cool, including me. We all try to get better. Finish the reps. O-line and D-line. Stop with all this cool stuff because you want a rep. So what? You're not the first one. Finish the rep. Please. So you move on there, just yank on them. Everybody with me. Like this. Hey, now it's a big thing to have done with the exercise so much smaller. Right? You're going to get a what? A quick what? He works right here. All right, so we're going to break real quick. We're going to get some water snatch. We're going to spend everybody. We're going to work one-on-one, and after that, we're going to everybody with me. Yes, sir. Boom, let's go. Hunters on me, hunters on 3. 1, 2, 3. So hustle off, club, tight over, cross chop, rip, everything has to be like this. Okay? Push, this, open up, some more surface there, look at that. Push there. Yeah, right. See that? Look at all that you can constantly. There you go. Oh, shit. this side. One more on this side. Step through. Step through. Go. Let's go. Shade the other way. Step that way. Shade the other way. Yeah, there you in there. In here. You did? Both sides went? They did? The other side. Offense is defense. Defense is offense. Here we go. Hey, to your right. One little thing I'm noticing. It's all about the little things. One more time. Here's what everybody's doing. You rushing the guy right here, right? Where's the quarterback? Is he right there? He's in there, right? Yes, sir. Y'all should be facing in. A lot of y'all facing this way. Okay? Start this way. All right, so when coach say go, boom, you right to it. All right? Holds towards the quarterback. Go! There you go. There you go. There you go. Uh-huh. Nice. You understand? Start, get off, and see the doors there. Stay behind the line. Loosen up. Maintain your line. Loosen up. Yeah, get loosen your alignment. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this drill is made for offensive linemen. Put pressure on them. Loosen up. Loosen up. That's realistic. Loosen up. Make them move their feet. Stop running right to them. Stop running right to them and run. Run. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Right foot back. Right foot, thank you. Relax your left arm. Hey, get your hands up. Everybody get your hands up. Hands back, it's your decision. Hands up. Let me tell you why. Volunteer is my volunteer. Where my man at? Look. Some D-line turns. There's the ball. This space between me and the offensive lineman is the free grass. Okay? One trap told me to eat up the free grass. Hey, stop listening. We're gonna whoop y'all in a minute. All that listening, it ain't gonna help. All that listening ain't gonna help. Look, all this is the free grass, okay? Eat up the free grass and break down the cushion. Because what do offensive linemen, what they down there teaching right now? All this stupid stuff, right? You know why? Because they don't like this. This bothers them, okay? That's why they try to stay in space. That's why they don't like you rushing. That's why they need all this space, right? Quicker, the snap hand or the up hand. So if he has to snap, why not? Good. Hey, everybody up. Everybody up. You run it like this, okay? Yeah, bring it up.
So let's look at how we can begin to take some steps to restructure that fear, to begin to expand our visions of ourselves, to begin to increase our self-esteem. Webster said that self-esteem means confidence and satisfaction in oneself. Look at your life right now. Whatever you've done up to this point in time, your life is working. Whatever you have produced, it came out of you as a result of the kind of person that you have become.
You have to be fearless. You have to be completely fearless and have utmost belief in whatever that feeling is inside you. It's all a mindset. It's how bad you want something, and nothing tastes better than when you've earned it. There's no better feeling than when you've earned it.
So just start. Stop talking about it. If not now, when? If not you, then who? Listen, someone else is starting right now.
As long as you got air in your lungs, you have an opportunity to improve your current situation. So human up, accept the challenge, change your associations, and soon you will find yourself receiving accolades and congratulations. But first you gotta say I do to the new you and commit to a lifetime of small wins that at times will seem meaningless and pointless.
Are you in a position to quit? Or are you in a position to go harder? Are you in a position to go stronger? Are you willing to dig and go as far as you can in your life? Are you willing to suffer?
So instead of boxing yourself in and thinking only about all the different ways that something could be bad, could break, could fall to pieces, think about all the things that you could do if you take the action.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. She's not on YouTube, y'all. That's my intern, Sanaya. She did the video, and she did a great job. She will be working with the Law Nation sports team, and be sure to check her out. Her birthday is June the 5th, so we're going to try to do something big for her. I really appreciate y'all so much for y'all love and adulations. I will post the link again in the I'm going to pin it to the top. So go support her. We're getting her career started here. And that's Sanaya right here. I want you guys to, subscribe to her channel on Instagram. She only got the Instagram for right now. And all of her videos will be here on the YouTube page on my channel. So let's go, Cowboy Nation. As we get ready to tune on out of here, be sure to hit the like, share this content. One love, DC for life, not for short. We grooving. CeeLo's. It's for you, dog. Let's get it. One way or another. Peace. Yo. Until next time. And you.
Don't let the street lights lead you all alone. You know it's dangerous to go alone. Don't let the street lights hit you.
I'm the old player too. I follow. Come on.
Wherever you go,
shout out to Osa. Shout out to Chauncey as well as B Tuck in that video. And we already seen the other guy that was in there doing all of that talking. Yeah, he played for the Cowboys. Didn't get a chance to be on the field though. He wore number 93. Gerald McCoy. Shout out to Big Simple. Well, we gonna sweep. We gonna sweep them doggone Washington. As a matter of fact,
we answered. I talked stuff. I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team. And I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying. When your team is getting demolished like that, I sit up here, I swallow a lot of what I know. And a lot of what I know is what I'm starting to see right now. That's why this team is awful. You're not good when you get embarrassed like that. And why the hell do we have these benches with heat things for them in a damn stadium? It is the dumbest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. We took them to Dallas, they embarrassed us. That if we take those to another stadium, we have to be the laughingstock of the damn internet.
Now, so the cocaine's happening. When does that crack come into play for you?
We answered. I talked stuff. I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team. And I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt.
Go Birds! Let's go Birds! E-L-D-S, E-L, E-L!
Hey, man. One love, man.
It's an evil world we live in.
Until next time. Baby, we about Rex. Peace.